better than I did at 40.
Yeah. I hope that's true for another 10 years. but it's but
So what's new with you, Matthew?
you know,
just say that we don't have it. I'm making fun of Steve's reception.
I've got bad reception.
No, you were going in and out, so we were pausing to make it look like you were.
Maybe I'll invest in a cell tower over here on 99 and make a fortune.
Did we lose Steve?
Yes, we did. He lost his reception.
Ah, okay.
But we gained an Edgar.
I think it's a good balance.
Howdy. Howdy. Good morning to everybody. I'm so glad to see everybody. Hang on. And Vicky LeBeau, come on in. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, that was funny. I don't care who you are. All right. Well, y'all join us as we start this morning correctly with the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag,
to the flag,
the United States of America,
America,
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
All right. Look at these fine folks here this morning. And David, look, y'all are great. Hi, man. What's up, buddy? Oh, yeah, I forgot. He controls the volume. So, hey, I'm glad to see y'all here. Reveille Networking. Who has never been here before in their entire life? Please raise your hand. I know we got a couple of liars. We got a new folk here. We got new folk. Y'all haven't been here before, right? You have. You been here? Then raise your hand. Yay! All right. Sorry. No, we're glad that y'all are with us here. This is my favorite time of the week. It looks like school has got us a little bit. So we've got kids going back to school this week. Who's excited about that? No. Why aren't you excited? Those are the school zones. Yeah, that's a bunch of bull hockey is what it is. So, well, some of us have to get up earlier than we would normally because of the kids, so I don't like that part. So, with that, we're really glad that y'all did make it here with us. I want to say good morning to a couple of different groups this morning, including our leadership team. Leadership team, please raise your hand. Woo! Give them a big round of applause, please. Or give them a weak round of applause. Hey, give Ross a round of applause. All right. So Ross is more beloved than our leadership team. That's probably true. All right. So good morning to those that are still talking. So we're grateful that you're here. We've got a great morning for us this morning. We're going to hear from the folks at Meals. I said it, Meals on Wheels. Every time we have a guest, it's Meals on Wheels, isn't it? It's because we're doing a Meals on Wheels program in September here, September 13th. But Habitat for Humanity or is it Habitat Montgomery County? Habitat Montgomery County, through Habitat for Humanity, is here to talk to us this morning, tell us awesome things that they're doing, and how we can help them do more for our community. So, what that means is for our commercials, what are we going to do?
Drop and go.
That's exactly right, a drop and go. Who here knows what a drop and go is? Should have a whole bunch of us. For those that don't, you'll get it pretty quick. It's pretty simple. We'll make sure that you understand. But everybody's getting an opportunity to say hi this morning on the microphone before we get with our speaker. I also want to say good morning to our technology team. Good morning, tech team. Yay! Tech team is incredibly important with how early they get here in the morning, how much coffee they drink. How many pots? About 3 pots of coffee before you guys even show up. That's why they vibrate. If you watch them closely, they're sitting there vibrating. So we're glad that you guys are here. This also allows us to say hi to our Zoomers this morning. We've got a couple of folks on here. We got 3 of you this morning. Good morning. Glad to see you all there. And we will check back with you in a little bit.
All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and get into
kind of our purpose. Why are we here this morning? I know we go to Ray Riders, everybody. Maybe. Come on, Ray, hurry up. Come on, let's go.
All right, so I'll be doing our purpose. So we're here for 5 reasons. So what's the first one? All right, our first, okay, well, good guesses. So our first is going to be our business owners. Where are our business owners at? That was really bad. Last week, y'all did so well. This week, y'all did horrible. All right, so our first one is our business owners. All right. Our second is our corporate employees. Oh, my apologies. All right, I'll do this really fast, JR. What's our third? Those in transition. Anybody here in transition? Awesome. All right. Our fourth is our retirees. Yeah, they're always loud. Our fifth is giving back. That's giving back to each other by helping each other find the opportunities that we're looking for. That's also giving back to our community. We have a number of ways that we have given back to our community, and we hope to show you one here today. Our vision is to positively impact business professionals and our community through the development of quality relationships, the passion of the 12th man, and the inspiration to
Yeah,
So this is where I'm supposed to stand. Okay, good morning. So this organization started 8 years ago in 2016. Our leadership team was one guy. This didn't exist. Nobody ever heard of doing a Reveille meeting on Zoom. So we've accomplished a lot in those 8 years. Every year when we have an anniversary, we have a honking party. So next summer, for those that didn't make it, come on out for that. You guys that are new, a couple of y'all. Hey, there's Stacy. Cool. For y'all that are new, keep coming back. It's a great place to business network. It's a great place to meet new friends. And you got to get up early.
Awesome. Thank you for that. So now we're going to go to our name tags. Somebody asked me earlier, well, what do the name tags mean? And she said, does it mean that's how much money you have in the bank account? I'm like, fairly accurate, but there's more to it than that. So I'm going to bring Stacey Harris up here. And I don't know that we have any name tags, so go to the explanation and I will see if I have anything.
Good morning, everybody. Good to see y'all. So this history behind the name tags actually goes back over 100 years ago when the Aggies were playing a football game against Center College. And come on in. We're glad you're here, Ronald. And come on in. So, I'm sorry. Go over here. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, it's cooler over here too. There's a vent somewhere blowing on me. So it goes back 102 years in Aggie history when the Aggies were playing a football game against Center College, and all of their backup players had been injured. There was no one left on the sidelines, which meant that if anyone else was injured in the game, they were going to have to forfeit. So their coach, Coach Bible, called up in the stands, and he asked a guy named Eakin Gill to come down and to change into the uniform of an injured player. And Eakin Gill did what he was asked to do, and then he stood on the sidelines for the remainder of the game, ready, willing, and able to jump in and help his teammates should they need him. So he became known as the 12th man, and everyone there was so inspired by his willingness to just be there for his team and stand there and show his support that that's eventually what led to the tradition of the Aggie student body standing throughout the game. Or you might have seen them do that on TV if you haven't attended a game. And so how that translates over for Reveille is when our club first started, our president at the time decided that when you come to Reveille on your 12th time, you were telling us that you want to be a 12th man and that you are ready, willing, and able to support anybody in this group who might need your help. So we give name tags on you get your first name tag on your 12th visit, and then we go up 12, 25, 50, and so forth. I think the highest we have is 250, but did you get a 300? No, not yet, but he should have a long time ago. So that is the story. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I know we've got a couple of folks that are owed their next level, Ronald Lambert. We've got a couple other folks, so we're going to figure out what's going on with that, get you guys lined out. So if you think you've advanced, you should have your next one, but you haven't gotten it. Get with me after and see what we can figure out, because there may be a little logistical issue that we need to repair. And I'm not going to blame myself, but it's probably my fault. So, but we want to get that resolved for you so you get your next level. It's always my fault. Are you my wife? That was weird. So awesome. All right. So with that, we are going to go into one thing we are going to do as opposed to our drop and goes is we are going to continue with what we do for our guests this morning. And if you are a first-time guest with never been here before, can I get y'all to come up front with me, please? I promise you it's not embarrassing. You get to come too because it's your first time. There is a dance, but only I do it. It's weird. So what we're going to do, where's the other microphone? I'm going to switch with you because this is the hot mic. So who wants to go first? You know what you're doing? So that's exactly right. So, all right, I'm going to give this to you. I'm going to turn this one on. And what I'm going to ask you is, what's your name, where you're from, and how long you've been in the area?
My name's Tristan Miller. Grew up in Humboldt, Texas. Live in Willis now, and I've been in the area pretty much all my life. I did spend like a year and a half in Alaska.
A year and a half in Alaska?
Anchorage, yeah.
Okay.
Like 91, 92, so I was still a kid. So.
Gotcha. So you don't remember it?
Yeah, I do.
You do? You
I'm
remember?
not that old.
You remember the cold, right?
Oh, it wasn't that cold. It
What?
felt great there.
Gotcha. It wasn't this hot though, is it? Was it? No. So, all right. So what do you do?
I'm in IT. So I just lost my job at Centerpoint Energy. So I was in
Sorry, buddy, that tracks.
Yeah. So IT, cybersecurity stuff, policy, compliance.
Okay. So is that what you're looking to get back into?
Not 100% sure.
Sure.
Probably cybersecurity, but policy can, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so one thing I do ask folks in their transition, is there some company or somebody you've identified that I really want to work for these guys?
So I'm looking for something in Dallas because my wife just moved up there to Plano. So I don't know if anybody has anything up
It
there.
would probably be good to move where your wife is.
Yeah.
Usually good for the longevity of a marriage, but all right. So, well, man, we're glad that you're here. Hey, how did you hear about Reveille?
Some friends.
Some friends?
Yeah.
Were they
two-
good friends or bad
Alan
friends?
and Di.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, man. Well, we're glad you're here. The only drawback is if you move, you can zoom in. You just zoom in and hang out with us.
Right.
So awesome. Hey, glad that you made it. Thank you so much for coming this morning, and have a good time with us. Awesome. Thanks, Tristan. All right. Oh yeah. Well, hang out up here, but we're gonna take a class picture in a minute too. All right. Same question. Name, where you from, and how long you been here?
My name is Rebecca Greiser. I'm from Houston, Texas. I've been in the Spring Woodlands area my entire life. Well, I had a 3-year stint in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It was a little too cold, so I came back.
Green Bay, Alaska, same thing. So all
Same
right.
thing.
All right. So you made it back. So what do you do?
So I am in IT and cybersecurity consulting. So we would probably have something to talk about because we're hiring in Dallas.
Oh,
So let's get together.
man.
But I work for Aldridge IT based here in Houston, and I've been doing IT and
Right.
cybersecurity for about 7 years.
You ever been one of those places where just one of those connections are made?
Yeah.
It's not a love connection, but it is a connection. It's called a reveille. That's exactly right. Oh, that's awesome. This is my favorite thing. All right. So with that, what are you looking for specifically? New clients? What are you doing?
So I'm looking to make new connections, really, and obviously new clients as well, but really just expanding my network and meeting new people and helping others grow.
Gotcha. We like to grow, some out more than others, and we love connections. So we're glad that you're with us this morning. How'd you hear about us?
I heard about Reveille from Bruce.
Bruce?
Yep.
He's a good guy, I guess. So awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming this morning. It was good to meet you. And we're going to hand it on. And name.
You guys set that up, right?
What's that?
Y'all set that up.
No.
My name is Cynthia Sotelo, and I am from a little teeny tiny town in the state of Guerrero, Mexico. It's about 3 hours out from Acapulco, and I have been living in Texas for the last 25 years of my life. Very exciting to be here. Recently moved to Spring from downtown Houston, so still getting acclimated to the new traffic.
This is better.
Yeah. And I have been at Habitat for Humanity, Montgomery County, Texas for about 5 years now.
Awesome. Very good. So I would ask, well, what kind of customers are you looking for? But what are you looking for? So you're here today, you're going to talk here. What are you looking for when you come to meetings like this?
We're looking to build connections and continue to set down roots. Our program is quickly growing, and we are transitioning from Conroe, Texas, where we're currently building a subdivision, and I'll tell you more about that this morning. But yeah, just setting down roots, growing connections, building stewardship, and continuously being inspired by Rhonda Darby, who invited me here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Now, do we have anybody else new? Oh, we do. Look, he just happened to walk right in and I saw him. So, all right. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, name, how long you been here, and where you're from?
So my name is Christian Orihuela. When you say been here, what do you mean?
Like, how long you been in the Woodlands-ish area?
All right, so it's kind of a complicated story. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Mike brought me here. How are you?
Mike did?
Yes, Mike Mogul.
I'm sorry.
You know, it was a hard sell at first, but you know, he convinced me at the end.
He's looking at me right now, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's starting to hold through you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, 100%. So I've been in the Woodlands, Conroe area for specifically for the last 6 months. I'm a Marine Corps veteran myself. I did 12 years of service.
Thank you for your service.
That's what I'm talking about. So I traveled around the nation for a couple years. So I came back in 2022 when I got out, and I was in League City area for a couple years, and that's where I was a recruiter at for a little bit too for the Marines. And so I came back here. My brother lived in the area for the past couple years, And so he, ventured out to his own business, started doing his own thing. And specifically why I'm here today is that we deal with AI automation, and specifically helping you generate new leads, nurture those leads, and close those leads for qualified booked appointments. And so that's what we focus on, specifically small business owners. And that's what I'm here to do today, just to meet new people, network, and to see how we can help you grow your business or meet whatever your business needs are with AI automation.
Awesome. Very good. You didn't let me ask the questions, though. You just went on right ahead and just said the things. So, and I want you to take a look at how similar we are. We both have beards and we both fill our shirts out, he in his arms and me somewhere else. So it works out really well, man. All right. We're so glad that you are with us. Y'all come on up. We're going to take a picture real quick. As best you can. Excuse me, sir. This is a family event. There will be no devil signs flashed here. That's awesome. Awesome. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much. Hey, you know what happened the last time somebody flashed the devil sign in a picture? Donna, she actually photoshopped it out. She put them in a red shirt and photoshopped it. It was an awful Photoshop, but photoshopped the gig 'em in it. Oh, it was awful, but it was awesome. So, all right. So bring it on, man. I'm all about it. I like the excitement. Hey, we actually have a lot more folks in here than you realize. We have over 50 folks in here this morning. That's pretty good, right? I'm excited about that. So we're going to hear from our Meals on Wheels folks here in just a sec. Gosh, dog it. Habitat for Humanity, Habitat Montgomery County. Look, I look over and she's like, nope, that's not me. Geez. All right. But I'm not saying it. You can't make me. But what we're going to do is do our drop and goes right now. Thank you. We've got time. We're totally good. Yeah, we'll get this done in like 5 minutes if you're lucky, if I can quit talking. So, all right, drop and goes. All right, here's the example of what we're about to do. We're going to start online first, and then we're going to come in person. This is an example of a drop and go. Adam Cook, Cook Insurance Group, Commercial Insurance. Name, company, and your industry. And with that, we're going to get on with our Zoomers. We got 3 of you this morning. Matthew Bardsley, show us how to do it.
Matthew Bardsley, ITE Discovery at KBR.
Look at that guy. What a guy. All right, Teresa, you're next.
Good morning, Reveille. Teresa Couch, Kyle Sherman, State Farm, like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there. All right, Edgar Almanza.
Good morning, Reveille. Edgar Almanza, SGS Redback Americas. Edgar Almanza.
Fantastic. See how we did that? Now we're going to do this in person. Frank, get us going.
Hi, y'all. I'm Diane Schmidt, Trinity Holistic Wellness Center in Spring. Come see me after this if you have pain.
Dr. Michael Schmidt, a new branch called Brain Training RX for ADD ADHD.
Ed Masson, YA Engineering Services. I'm a forensic engineer looking for people needing. Yeah. And we're hiring.
Todd Payne, 20 years oil and gas sales in the rep business, in transition right now.
Hattie Roland Hurst, trying to stay positive in a negative world.
Howdy, Ags. Higher education in transition. My name is David Doherty.
Howdy, Tony Bennett, Repstar LLC, oil and gas industry, gig 'em.
Angela Schimmels, Image 360, Science and Graphics.
Jennifer Applegate, Impact Fleet, Community Relations.
Good morning, Rich Marsh, Between Jobs Ministry. If you're in transition, we need to talk.
Mike Wells, retired.
John Miller, class of 81, retired.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Allison Evans, licensed realtor with Keller Williams here in the Woodlands. So work with people who are looking to buy, sell, or lease.
Howdy, Frank Boy, class 78, have Cane Road travel. Bye.
Donna Hunter, Fighting Texas Aggie class of 86. Be sure and put your business card in here so you can win a prize.
Antonio Gutierrez with Edge Home Finance, residential home loans.
Tommy Hunter, class of 84, I'm a realtor with Jacobs Properties.
Caleb Del Rio, class of 2019. Football season coming up. I'm excited to go to the away game with you guys.
Michelle Whitaker, mortgage loan officer with SWBC Mortgage.
Ray Rogers, help my clients get to and stay in group number 4.
Alan Cunningham, The Home Inspections Company.
Jim Corrick, HP Inc.
Vicki LeBeau with Texas Last Diet, working on new personal nutrition and starting with foot detox.
Mike Thomas with Razor Sharp Productions, a company planning fun events for you to attend, like the Texas Custom Knife Show, a Forge.
Beth Cordnero, want to go out smoking hot one more time? Come and see me. Neptune Society.
Hey, I'm Di Juice Plus, fruits and veggies in capsules.
Kitty Mikesell, Hippo Custom Imprinting, custom decorated apparel, and so much more.
Good morning. My name is Peyton with Payroll Vault.
Howdy, Mary Wagers, class of 86, Medicare specialist.
Steve Shoemaker, Redemption Roofing, home of. Amen.
Morning, John Stacy, business coach and advisor.
Scott Hoffman, retired.
What time is it? Mike Mogel, clean sweep office cleaning for a brighter.
Jeff Daggs, Scully Mitchell, business cost reduction.
Howdy, Ags, J.R. Ramirez for the Mayor Spec Inspection Service.
Ronald Lambert, hardware IT program manager, Hewlett Packard.
Ross Holder, Minuteman Press, where we design, print, and promote you.
I don't see Stacy.
David McGuffin, Space City Payments. If it can be tapped, dipped, or swiped, I got a solution for you.
Bruce Keene, Southern Cross Communications. Every business deserves phones that say, wow.
Frank Fuss Life Coaching. That's it.
Paging Adam. Adam.
Has everybody done their commercial? Just making sure. Okay. Awesome. I am very proud to introduce my friend Rhonda Darby from Leadership Montgomery County and Cynthia Sotelo. Am I close? The Director of Homeowner Services for Habitat for Humanity, not Meals on Wheels, just so we're clear, Montgomery County. Cynthia brings with her a wealth of experience for Habitat and also has worked in different roles at Habitat for Humanity. She does the homeownership and repair programs, homeowner selection, support education, mortgage origination and servicing, and delinquency management. Cynthia also worked for the Fort Bend Habitat for Humanity. And so again, she brings a wealth of experience to there, and she oversees compliance with the federal lending laws and regulations. And Miss Rhonda is one of my fellow Leadership Montgomery County, I guess, members, best class ever 2024. And yeah, sorry. And Rhonda is passionate about her community service engagement. She is also on the board of directors for two other nonprofits in the area. She came to Habitat in April of 2024 and brings over a decade of experience in the nonprofit sector as well. So I'm going to go ahead and let the two of them chat, and welcome Rhonda and Cynthia.
Straight meaning. Good morning. As you heard, I'm Rhonda Darby. I did used to work at Meals on Wheels, so he's not totally inaccurate. And I came to the Reveille networking group twice for Meals on Wheels when y'all made breakfast bags through Donna Huncher. So I've known Donna for a while. And my husband is class of 86, so we'll have to see if y'all know each other. So anyway, I'll let you go ahead and get started. We're gonna kind of divide up the slides. And yes.
Well, in the meantime, how many of you are familiar with Habitat for Humanity? Okay, it's a lot of hands. Oh, I don't usually get this many hands.
I'm glad that Frank raised his hand.
Yeah. Frank's one of our core volunteers on construction called Red Hats. Fun fact about Frank. Habitat for Humanity is an international organization, and there are affiliates all over the world that are serving the community through affordable housing. And it looks like we have our app. Yeah, right. I can't keep up with the tech.
Oh, it's up there. I can see Theo. Stand over this way.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, that's our presentation, and I was just getting into, do you want me to signal to you guys whenever? Okay. Okay. I know. That's a good idea.
I like it.
Can we borrow the duck? I will squeeze the duck when we're ready for. Okay. Oh, it's a nice. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, great. So, as I mentioned, Habitat for Humanity, our mission is one where everyone has a decent place to live through affordable housing. And our mission is one where we join communities, individuals to build self-reliance, self-empowerment, and we do that by building communities and hope. So Habitat for Humanity's history started in 1965 with Linda and Bill Fuller, right outside of Kunanoya Farms. And if I'm not saying that correctly, please help. Since then, they started a fund for humanity, and very quickly people bought into their vision. And in 2009, we're gonna fast forward, Habitat for Humanity, Montgomery County, Texas, broke ground on the first subdivision, and we can go ahead. Since 1976, Habitat has helped more than 59 people improve their living conditions around the world. We operate in 50 US states and more than 70 countries, over 1,000 affiliates, and we are just one of them, serving Montgomery County, Texas. We are ranked as the nation's largest nonprofit home builder in 2023 by Builder Magazine. And just a fun fact, we made it to the number 9 on Forbes America Top Charities in 2022. And like I said, we are separate legal entities. So when it comes to volunteering, stewardship, giving, and plugging in as sponsors or contractors for our home repair program, shout out to Alan. He's actually our home inspector for a lot of the repairs that we do. And this is my first time meeting him in person. So
She said, "That's Alan? That's what he looks like?" Okay.
thank you, Alan. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, we're very excited. Like I said, I know, to be setting down roots. And when it comes to all of those categories of getting involved, we would like to invite you to think about Montgomery County, Texas affiliate first, because we are all here in Montgomery County. What role does this Habitat affiliate play? Public benefit, and we are also part of the HFHI, which is Habitat for Humanity International group exemption. So we do have what we call My Habitat Hub, where we're all connected, so none of us really recreate the wheel at any given time. And in this hub, we're able to connect nationally, internationally with a lot of other affiliates doing the same work. And we lean on each other, lend from each other to continue our programs. Okay. Yep. So just gonna quickly highlight that in 2023, more than 21,000 volunteers contributed more than 14,680 hours, valued at $466,825. So we are a volunteer-driven housing ministry, and a lot of the work is possible through the hands of volunteers. We do work with contractors to a degree where it comes down to real like trades, for example, for our new home builds. And I will get more into the program part in just a second. Another cool fun fact that a lot of people don't know is that the homes that we build are being sold to taxpayers. So the program works because we're able to provide a 0% interest loan to first-time home buyers, and we manage the loan terms and loan structure based on 30% of their income per annum. And they're taxpayers. So 1 in 7 households pay more than 50%, pay more than 50% of their income on housing. And that's why our program is so successful, because if you'll know, the income gap is just growing and growing and growing, and housing is becoming less and less affordable. Okay. I'd like to share a video with you, if that is possible. Can we try to play this video? Oh, that's okay. We'll send you the link. We'll send you the link. This is one of our mission videos that was created over the years. It really highlights who we are. Standing in front of their house is Camille and Haley, 21-year-old homeowners. And the green hard hat on our build site signifies that they are the partner families that we're building for. So if you go out to any of our build sites and see green hard hats, give them a big applause, because they are out there building their house through what we call sweat equity. And you know how we all bought our house with a down payment that was massive, or maybe, you know, we applied to some first-time home buyers assistance. Well, the 350 hours of sweat equity that our homeowners have to give towards education, towards construction, towards volunteering at the restore, that is their down payment. And then they're responsible for paying closing costs, title, initial escrow, first year of insurance. And so it's not a freebie. It's not a handout. I wish we were like Oprah Winfrey and giving out houses. But no, we are creating opportunities for first-time home buyers. And that brings me to the work under our roof. So Habitat for Humanity doesn't just give out houses. We actually do not at all give out houses. We have a lot of work under our roof. We serve as real estate agents when we're looking for property to build on, when we're looking for communities to build on. Like I mentioned, we're currently building a 129 lot subdivision. And of those 129 lots, we just have 9 remaining. And we're spanning that over the next 2 years. Home builders. We are mortgage lender and servicers. We are educators and trainers. And Rhonda, what has this last weekend looked like for you? Weekends?
So we offer classes to our homeowners. We have an array of classes. Last weekend was pest management. So we learned a really cool trick about keeping critters out of your attic with a tennis ball and animal urine that you can order from Amazon. So that's a fun fact for you guys today. Fun Fact Friday. But we also do money management. We have disaster preparedness. I mean, you name it, we have a class for it. We're looking at working with the Sam Houston Osteopathic Group to offer a first aid class. So we try to educate them also on how to take care of their house, how to maintain their air conditioner, how to turn off the water if they have a leak. These people have never owned a home, so they don't know all of the things that we've all learned from trial and error or from home ownership. So we do a lot more than build houses. We educate these families. We work with them on getting their tax exemption. Could not think of the word. Their homestead exemption. We work with them on that. So we hold their hands along the way to get them to the finish line, but we hold them accountable for all the things along the way. And they have check-ins and that kind of thing. So the homeowner classes have been, I've learned a lot. I take notes. I mean, it's been very eye-opening for me as well.
In that, we also have a retail store. How many of you have shopped or donated to their restore? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you haven't, it's right off of 242. It's right next to the Whataburger, so stop by lunchtime. And we also have social service networkers, nonprofit organization. That's a given, and housing advocates. So one of the latest projects that we're getting into is diving into how to get repair assistance to burial affected families. That is something we're working on and quickly getting to start. Any questions so far? Everybody's with me so far.
Angela has a question.
We are working on making them available to the public.
We invite our home repair clients to come, and also the neighborhood. There are 120 homes in the neighborhood that are complete, so people are living in them. They're also invited to come back for a refresher, or if we add new courses that they'd like. They have a little Facebook page. They have a POA. Well, it's actually an HOA, and then we'll turn it over to them to run once the neighborhood is complete. Oh, sorry.
You had a question, Michael?
How do you define sweat equity? Is that painting a house or putting a roof on or laying the foundation, roof the foundation? I mean, a lot of folks don't have, they're not a project.
Right. Right.
So what would you do a lady 50 years old?
We measure every single individual's capacity when they start the program. If you have a limited documented disability, then we will reduce the sweat equity hours for 1 hour to count for 2, bringing the 350 through 175. And we create office projects. We create different opportunities depending on the individual, but on the standard overall, unless there is a documented disability or a physical limitation, we expect every family to contribute at least 100 hours to their construction build by building their neighbor's house or building their own house. We have 10 specific activities, 10 build activities, starting with their wall build, followed by their wall raise. That's when we raise the walls, and you can see it all put together. Then we do siding. We move on, that's 3 days of siding. And then we move on to windows and doors, and then painting, and trusses is actually in between one of those. So yeah, we definitely measure everybody's capacity, but the standard remains the same. And they can help, they can provide support through their family members, their friends. So every family can bring a helper. If I'm part of the partner families, then Rhonda can come as my helper. But Rhonda can't be a volunteer for Habitat for Humanity because that's kind of like double dipping. So we try to keep it all equitable. They get to sign up at least 2 helpers. Yeah. Do you have a question? the question was, how do we determine who is eligible for getting a house? We have very specific criteria. We measure the need for housing, we measure ability to repay the loan, and we measure willingness to partner. So all of these criteria are lined up for them. The first one is need. It is not your personal circumstance or your life story. We have very calculated, I would say like a scorecard. For example, is the need for housing that you're overburdened, that you're paying way too much rent based on your income? Is it that you're homeless and living with a friend? Are you living in transitional housing like the women's shelter? Are you part of Angel Reach? Are you, just in transition? So that is how we establish need. We do not establish need based on Diane's personal story or Rhonda's personal story. We make it equitable for everybody. I always use the word equitable because it is not equal. The opportunities that you have access to are not the same ones that I would have access to. So we make it equitable by looking at these markers. And the need to repay is specific to the HUD. And those who don't know what HUD is the Housing Urban Development Income Limits. Those are set annually, and we use 80% maximum. You have to be earning at least 40% of the AMI and no more than 80% AMI. So that's how we calculate that, because you should be able to repay the loan. So hope that answers your question. Absolutely. The question is their house really their house? They're getting a 0% interest loan, so can they actually move later or sell their house? Yes, they can. We, however, protect the property under a right to repurchase. So in the event that they decide to sell their house in the span of the life of the loan, we have the right of first refusal. So we will deduct everything that they owe on the loan because we originated it and we serve as the lender. So we take, do you mind holding the back? Thank you. I'm a body language person. Where was I? Yes, the loan. Okay, so we take this document, right, and we write into like what it looks like if you want to sell your house. So if you want to sell your house, the first thing we do is we appraise it by an independent appraiser. We get the market value, and then we look at the payoff amount. We deduct the payoff amount. We deduct the amount it would take to repair the house back to new, because guess what? It costs you $0 to build it. So we now have to repair the house back to new to be able to recycle it back to the next person. So in a way, the way that I frame it is that you are getting a 0% interest loan that costs you 350 hours of sweat equity and around $3,000 of closing costs. So at time of selling it back, we will deduct everything that we've invested into it. It's usually no more than $3,000.
And we recently had a senior enter assisted living, and her house was recycled for a homeowner who was waiting for a home. And he had done all his hours, he had done all his financial stuff, and he's living in his house. So. She's asking, do we have people waiting in the wings when we have these homes? And yes, we do. We have a pipeline of people who are in various stages of the process. Our next community will be in Magnolia in 2026. And so we have some people who are waiting for homes in Magnolia, but what they're doing now is building the community in Conroe, or they're working at the Restore, or they're volunteering with other nonprofits. We have a great partnership with Meals on Wheels, Adam's favorite. So I know we're running out of time, but I wanted to do a quick call to action and say thank you to people like Frank. Frank is what we call a red hat. They are our seasoned professionals. And my call to action for you guys, especially those who have some time or are retired, come out to the build site, learn with the red hat. That's what we call the day. You learn with the red hat. and learn how to build a house. You don't have to have any experience, just the willingness to learn and work in hot, cold, not rainy. We don't work in the rain, but hot and cold weather. And the other thing I wanted to mention is come volunteer with us. Come see what we're about. Volunteer in our restore, donate to the restore. If you volunteer in the restore, you get a discount the day that you're there. I bought a $1,600 dresser for $79. So there are some deals to be had. And we so appreciate you guys having us out, but reach out to us. We'll find a place to plug you in. Come work with Frank. He's a nice guy. I think you'd really enjoy it. Yes, this guy right here.
I just wanted to say that as a red hat, I have experience framing apartments from many years ago. And so to be able to reuse these skills is really gratifying to me. But our role in Habitat is to guide and teach the volunteers how to do the framing, the painting, the siding, and all of that stuff. So it's very gratifying.
And one last thing, we have about 22 red hats, only 2 are women. So just putting that out there. So 2 women that are red hats. Yes. Yeah. All right, thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you all so much again for coming this morning, spending your time with us. If there's more questions after, if there's more questions that you have after, please feel free to come over there and talk with them. Connect, figure out how you can plug in. I know I'm going to do the same here. I've got a son now. Real quick, it wasn't asked, but I am going to do it because we got 3 seconds. What is the minimum age of somebody that can work? 16 on the build site. At the restore, 17. All right. Good. I need to talk to you about that. So not for me because I'm apparently not youth, but whatever. All right. That was weird. All right. Thank y'all so much. Give them a big round of applause for coming this morning. All right. We've got some time this morning. So who's got some awesome announcements? What's going on in the community that you want to tell us about? Come on up. Come on up. I know Mike's got something. Mike, well, but Mike's a good guy, I guess. So, all right.
Oh, thank you, Adam. Yeah, hey, I'm Mike, and I'm doing a business-to-business networking thing. As you guys know, at Topgolf, now we've expanded it to the first and the third Friday. This is the third Friday of the week, of the month. Of the week. This is the third Friday. So first and third Friday, Topgolf. I cover the golf. You just come out and swing, get to meet people, hang out, do some business. We had 18 people out there last event, and half of them were new. So come on out and meet some people and get connected. Thanks. 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock today, Topgolf in Spring.
Hey guys, the Net is putting on a charity event called 100 Businesses That Care. It is on October 22nd at Two Tones Piano Bar. Two Tones has been gracious enough to donate their time and the piano players for this event. 100 businesses, it's $100 per business. You get 4 tickets to the event. The charities that we will be voting on that the money goes to are Matthews Light, Hands of Justice, and Kids Meals. So first place charity gets $5,000, second place gets $3,000, third place gets $2,000. So all the charities will be getting a donation from this event. So come see me for details. If you don't give a damn about kids, if you don't give a damn about the homeless, and if you don't give a damn about sex trafficking, don't sign up. But if you do give a damn, come see me.
It's good sales. I like it. We like this one. All right. Any other quick announcements? Oh, yep. Come on.
Thank you. Again, Mike with Razor Sharp Productions. The event that we've put on for going on 7 years now is the Texas custom knife show. It's a forged and fire style based event if you're a fan of the TV show. The last 2 years, the show's been attended by the forged and fire judge, Doug Markita, the guy that says, "This blade will kill." If you've seen that, that always gets a reaction or two. Doug loves our community. He loves Montgomery County so much. He's actually asked me to partner with him to help put together an event called the Doug Markita Local Heroes Martial Arts Festival. We're actually bringing together martial arts schools and studios from different disciplines. It's completely unique and different type of event, and it's completely based on values. So within the weekend, November 2nd and 3rd, and we're looking for sponsors, which is my reason for coming this morning. But the event is going to teach young students different martial arts disciplines, but at the same time instilling values, integrity, commitment, and just a lot of different values. So if you're interested in more information, please come see me. Thank you.
Awesome. I love that. Are you taking nominations for people to be hit? Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, you're not taking nominations. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Just a couple of quick things. I know I sometimes mention this. If any of y'all have, there was a listing in Northgate Crossing we recently went under. If any of y'all know anybody who might be looking for kind of a starter home, I've got an upcoming listing in Fox Run. It'll probably be on in about 2 weeks. It's a little over, like close to 1,700 square foot house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, pretty updated. So if you know anyone, it'll be priced probably around 260. The one that we had in Northgate Crossing that went active on Saturday is doing inspections today. So we've got contracts on that. The other thing I was going to tell y'all is some of you may have family members or know people who might be struggling with mental illness. If any of y'all do, I've personally experienced that with a family member that's had that for many years. So every second and fourth Wednesday, we are on a support group that meets online. There's also some support groups with NAMI that meet during the week. But if you have anybody and you ever want to talk about anything, I know a lot of great resources, and we need to have NAMI come in here and talk to us as well, so you guys are aware. But they have some excellent classes that help family members work through and understand some of the things that our loved ones are going through when they're struggling with that. So just wanted to share that.
Awesome. Thank you, Allison. All right. So we've got 3 more things to do real quick. One, to announce that there is the Drinking with Stacy, also known as, well, I messed that up. The Coffee Connections, also known as blah blah blah. So that's going to be the Reveille after party coming up here shortly at the kitchen from 9 o'clock to 10:30. It's a good time had by every single person that attends. It's just kind of keep the momentum and the energy going this morning. 2, we have 15 days, 10 hours, 1 minute, and 15 seconds until the Aggies beat the hell out of Notre Dame. Who woo-hooed? It's whoop. All right, let's do it again. Again, 15 days, 10 hours, 0 minutes. Oh, man. And 55 seconds till the Aggies beat the hell out of Notre Dame. All right, some of you aren't Aggies, and that's fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and get with our drawings here. So because we're down to the dregs of what's left in here, there's 2 Chick-fil-A cards because that's what we have left over. We have a Sonic card, and then the best thing, this is worth $3 million or less. It's a free pint of Bluebell ice cream that is now no longer available. All right. To who gets to pick first? It's J.R. Ramirez. You won last time, didn't you? Didn't you win last time? No, we. No, it's we, not we. Wiener. All right, Frank Fuss is. Oh. Frank Fuss is number 2. Ross Silva is number 3. And our last person is Tony Bennett. Ross, which one do you want, Sonic or Bluebell? Tony, where's Tony? Oh, there you are. Sure, buddy. Awesome. Hey guys, one other quick announcement. If you need your business card back because those things cost money, then they will be back over here. Come get them back out. We don't keep them. All I do is throw them away, and that's just rude. So, guys, we're so glad y'all are with us. Do not forget, September 13th is Meals on Wheels. We're going to be rolling 2,000 breakfast bags for Meals on Wheels. No, we're not rolling them for Habitat. We're rolling them for Meals on Wheels, just FYI. So that's coming up here. We'd love to have y'all. We'd love to have y'all back to for that as well. So with that, we're going to end this this meeting, and we will see y'all here next week. And please bring a friend. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Good
Hi.
meeting. How are y'all? Y'all have a good one.
You too.
And 5th Street.
Bye.
Oops.